is, what was it like to play young Michael Myers, be a murderer at such a young age, and what was your parents' reaction for you playing that kind of part?
Well, my mom, she didn't have a problem with it. To her, it was just another role that I got. So it was basically I was working as an actor. My dad didn't care for it too much, but he was okay with it. And when we saw the premiere, my sister got really scared, so we left halfway through the movie. We didn't think it was appropriate for kids to watch that. But other than that, I mean, they really didn't. They didn't mind me being in it or playing that particular character in that kind of movie.
And what did you do to get into the role?
Really, nothing. I mean, I prepared for the role, just tried to look as scary as I could for a 7-year-old kid. But just that day, just going over and just practicing with my mom. But even then, once we started filming, I wasn't supposed to look scary. It was just, you were supposed to have just a regular blank look on my face. So, I mean, preparing for the role was it was different than actually what I was actually shooting that given night.
Questions? There we go.
What do you guys think it is about John Carpenter's story that everybody's still so into it? 30 plus years after the movie's been released.
He won't die. Tony?
Yeah, it's a psychological thing. I mean, once Carpenter got the idea about the psychological impact in his own head, he imparted it to everybody else, and I think he, might have been an instinct thing, but he hit it right on the money. It's a psychological impact inside of everybody, I think.
Well, I mean, it was very scary for me as a kid, and I don't know how back then. I don't know how critics felt about it, but everybody that I knew who saw it just really liked it, and it just became a word of mouth of just a good scary movie. But then over time, it just became a classic movie, and that's what I think the cult following is just that. I mean, it's not just a regular scary movie. Like you said, it's a psychological thriller. I mean, just the whole mystery behind why this kid did that and why he became what he did.
Yeah, and it's entertaining. It's just pure entertainment because the characters are so rich and varied, and the storyline is simple, and it is the boogeyman. So it's the classic, very simple kind of fairy tale, scary tale. So it's lasted also because I think there's no blood and gore. It's all, like they say, psychological, but the music is great, the story is simple, and it moves swiftly. It just totally entertains you without too much thought. You get sort of a cheap thrill, quick thrills.
A lot of people debate whether it was better, like in the one you were in, you didn't really show too much of the childhood. They thought that was
Where's that voice coming from?
Right here. I know, I was looking at it.
I didn't know if it was real or
It was more like shrouded in mystery, I guess, a little bit, and like the remake, they kind of show more depth into childhood. Which one did you prefer? They're both kind of good and
Oh, I like our original one. Never going to be anything better than that, but you can reinvent the wheel 1,000 times, but the original wheel is still going to be the one that everybody prefers, and I do too, but obviously because I'm in it. But I can appreciate all the ones, especially Rob Zombie's that have followed. I look forward to the next one. Really, he's an artist in his own right. I don't have to say it's great, but I don't not like it.
Will?
And he has his opinion.
I mean, I like the Rob Zombie version of it. I thought it was a really good remake, but no, it wasn't as good as the original. I mean, the thing with the original, like I was saying, it was a mystery, and it was definitely scarier. I mean, here, this person's escaping a mental institution. He goes to this small town, and he starts